Hi, Dana Abercrombie, the
Lucas.
Koalition. Thank you so much for speaking to me. I absolutely adore Miss Alice in this movie.
Miss
And
Alicia.
Miss Alicia,
That's all right.
I'm
Miss
sorry,
Alicia, like Alicia Keys. That's all
like
right.
Miss Alicia Keys. I am so sorry. What I wanted to know is one was what creating this character and helping to form it. What was it first that came to mind that said, "Hey, this is who she is"?
Well, I knew from reading the script that she was someone that was nurturing, that she was someone that gives guidance, and someone that is really tough on love. You know what I mean? She has experienced a lot. She knows Dallas's mother. She knows where she's come from. But she's there to help support her and motivate her and inspire her. And she knows that Dallas doesn't have that sort of close-knit family around her as it pertains to like her performance and being in the arts as a dancer. So she really is like a mentor.
So how do you balance, or how does she balance both being that mentor, but not overstepping and entering into too much of a parental role?
I think because she knows that Dallas is committed and is really, really gifted as a dancer, I think she really tries to just guide her with again t a little tough love because she knows that she realizes and recognizes that Dallas is in love. She really adores she's really taken aback by Noah's character. Now I can't remember his character's name.
Drayton.
Drayton, yes. Um, she's really, really smitten with Drayton. And Miss Alicia knows that there's a connection there. She really senses there's something very deep. And she also recognizes that that's what's going to help, um, Dallas to come out of her shell. It's going,
Mhm.
she'll pour it and infuse it into her dance. So I think Miss Alicia is very intuitive.
What I also love about that also is a scene where you kind of make them dance together in order. It's
Yes.
it's it's like both for their relationship, but also to help better the dance to
Yes.
understand. So within that moment, I was wondering, do you feel that you know everything about her, Miss Alicia, is intentional?
Absolutely. Everything that Miss Alicia does is with intention, with love, with with a real with discipline, um, and with heart. She really understands the heart of Dallas. She understands the heart of Drayton. She understands connection and what that means when you put it into your art. And she's there to not just guide her students, but really she's taken on this woman, this young person, as her own daughter in a way.
You say were like the exciting or key moments to explore when it came to Miss Alicia when reading the script and on screen?
Well, I was really, really thrilled about working with Justin Wu when I found out that both Noah and Sienna were cast, and James. I mean, it was just like a no-brainer. It was like, when do I need to be there? I'll fly in, do my thing, and just, I really wanted to see this character through. I loved Debbie Allen, so Debbie Allen was a part of my inspiration as well.
Mhm.
And I really felt a connection to Miss Alicia being the nurturer that she is and just what she represents in the piece.
Were there any personal touches that you brought to the character that we may not have seen on screen because it's all work internally?
It's pretty much internal. I go in with an idea of who I feel the character is, and then I make sure that it's just in my spirit, and then I just make that connection. The great thing is, seeing Sienna and Noah's chemistry on screen. I mean, it was undeniable to, it had an impact on me seeing the two of them and just seeing how they interact with each other. And it was, like I said, a no-brainer. I just knew that it was going to work. And with the three of us, it was like the triune energy was just really magical. We just created such, good feels on screen that first day.
Can you kind of talk about her look? Did you have any input on it? We kind of saw on Instagram you teasing her look with different photos.
That's always the fun part is recreating and imagining and creating something new and different. And I knew that she was, Miss Alicia is strong. She's very, disciplined. She's a dancer herself, so she's got to be, someone that exudes, strength and a really solid foundation for Dallas. So with all of that in mind, I knew that she was just going to be very natural, not someone that has to play up with a lot of extra things. You know what I mean? She can just be purely, her authentic self and be very, very natural. And she dances all the time. She's teaching, so she's a busybody. She has a lot of things going on.
Wonderful. And then kind of we know you also from the stage. I was wondering, from those experiences, do you feel that it bleeds into how you create characters for the film?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think it all sort of coexists, whether we like it or not, or whether we realize it or not. I think being a singer bleeds into me as an actor, and at the time that I was filming it, I was actually on Broadway in The Wiz, so I was very much immersed in this sort of larger than life, fantastical character, and so I was very I knew that, I mean, I could bring some of that to Miss Alicia as well, but still keep it very contained and um, restrained, if you will, because I think a lot of the times as artists, we have to find a way to harness all of that energy and all of that emotion.
Well, and then kind of lastly, what I was wondering, if there's one word you can describe Miss Alicia, what would you say?
Ooh, one word to describe Miss Alicia. Hmm, driven.
I like that. I see that as well. So thank you so much for speaking to me.
Sure, thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.